Hello, my name is Russ Martin. I'm the president of Victory Business. So why is Victory Business Educating America campaign important to you? Why is it important to become a member? Because free enterprise is under attack. Yes, I use the term under attack. There are secret agendas that are coming at you all the time to take away the money that you earn. And if you don't see it, well, that's sad. But there are other things that are attacking the business environment that we're talking about that inversely affects your ability to be able to earn money. These agendas are coming from our executive branch of government. Our republic system is supporting it. That's the legal side. All the way down to small claims. I wanted to make that point because I've been in small claims recently. And their agendas represent a secret society. This is wrong. This type of running government this way is wrong. There are corporations that are becoming oligarchies, monopolies, that are destroying the business environment. You know, I did this. I interviewed no less than 50 different business owners. Few of you are savvy and knew what I was talking about. But the rest of you performed the same. You reported that the business economy is going to get better this year. Well, you're wrong. And the reason this is because you're getting information from the traditional media systems. You know, in 2005, my brother from New Zealand said, "Russ, get rid of all your real estate." And I did. I'm glad I did. But I'm not going to go deep into that. But the information from the bankers over there were telling me this. And I was thankful to get that information. Today I get other information. This information I want to bring to you. Now, what's important is you understand traditional media systems are brainwashing all of you. Out of everybody I interviewed, you perform the same. You know Heidi Harris, AM dial. She tells you all the time, it's your fault that you bought that house. Do you know she's being paid to tell you that? There is no reason that anybody would believe that. If you looked into history, you would see where government performed to stabilize the real estate economy. And it worked. But they're not doing this. I bet that you forgot about the closed-door sessions that they held. These agendas are being executed through the corporations that they bought up with the free Federal Reserve printing presses. They took all the money, destroyed the values of corporations, and came in with this excuse of why they're going to have to support these corporations, buying them all up, and then executing their agenda through them. It was a brilliant tactic. Well, now what you're looking at is what they're doing. Look at that little employment paperwork I sent you. That destroys a person's philosophy that he's thinking about opening up his own business and taking the risk of business. Well, he's not going to do that now. A young man growing up goes, "No, I'm just going to go to work for the government. I can't take the risk because if I make a mistake and something happens and my credit gets destroyed, I can't get that job working for the government. I can't get that job working for the banks. I can't get that job working for Farmers Insurance." And then how low will they take that requirement? At what level will they push America to? Saying that you can't have a job because you were 90 days late on a credit obligation or you were arrested. Not that you were, I am telling you, that represents that you were arrested. I went in and applied for that employment with State Farm. I was arrested, not my fault, it was a building permit, but because of that, they wouldn't hire me. Immediately, I was discharged from the interview. Now, let's move forward. Why is Victory Business important? Because we use email. It is the last form of communicating that is cheap, that I can send out 300 emails with a click of a mouse. Relatively inexpensive. Once the government figures this out, they'll find a way to tax that email system. Make it so costly that I can't send them. Well, that is the most important part of Victory Business, is that email communication system. The website is a support of the email system. Victory Business does voting and petitions. Why are those two parts important? Because they are the leading tools that we are going to use to communicate a boycott. If we are going to be number one in America again, and we are going to lead ourselves out of this, it's going to come from the business environment. It's going to be boycotting Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and farmers. It still baffles my mind when I go into a restaurant and I ask the owner, who do you do banking with? And they tell me Bank of America. I say, have you got no clue? Do you not read the newspapers every day? You know, why would you give these people money to take away your home, to take away your neighbor's house? You people don't get it. We all work for the Federal Reserve printing presses and those that are in charge of it. Our government system is to keep a balance between private enterprise and government, to keep inflation from running away with itself. You know, you ever wonder why they can go over and give billions of dollars to Iran or Iraq or some other country? Because the money comes off of a printing press. It has no significant value other than a perceived value. What we should be doing is putting together our agenda, what we want, such as with water. Why can't we have enough water here? If the money comes off of those free printing presses, it can be amortized over 200 years, bringing water from Nye County. There's a reserve up there full of water, and it can be piped here into Vegas so that we can have ample amounts of water, and I can put a green lawn out in front of my house rather than a rock garden. Now that the elections are over, it's business as usual again, except for they are still coming after us. There's going to be a separation between the peasants and the people who have money. What side of the table do you want to be on? Well, we'd all want to be on the high side of the income, wouldn't we? Making lots of money. Well, this is just not going to happen, because as soon as we start making money, the republic system and the oligarchies are going to find a way to take it. As they turn off those Federal Reserve printing presses, the local government is going to come in and tax more and pull money from your business, which means that other businesses go out of business, and then your business is next. So my point is, this is why you've got to get engaged. This has got to come to an end. Our republic system is supposed to be putting money into the middle class in the form of grants, innovation, and public works projects. They're not doing this. This is not being done. Don't look at what they're giving you. Look at what they're not giving you. All right? I apologize, this was a long video. My next ones will be shorter. But you have to understand, Victory Business is about giving you the education. It's going to take a while to get my system up and running efficiently, but it does work. The system is efficient. All right? Thank you.